you who would like to participate in the removal of any AI implants of the Metatron code, the false light of the entity and the frequency known as Metatron that has been planted into this earth plane as a false light. Simply close your eyes and begin to breathe. Focus on your breathing. And as we connect our heart space up to the center of creation, up to creative energy itself, God, Source, the home of the soul, we begin to open the theta wave channel. Imagine a beautiful beam of light going from the heart all the way up through the throat, the third eye, the crown, and at the speed of light into the brightest, whitest light, the source of pure, unconditional love and compassion, the light of Source. Speaking directly to the hearts and the souls of all who choose. This transmission is to help you remove any implants of the Metatron theory, of the Metatron energy, of the people themselves, the places, the spaces, every nook and cranny, and the planes and the grids of planet Earth, through all of the elements, down to the core. Creator of all that is, our highest self, our highest version of self. It is respectfully commanded, with our highest and best intentions at heart for ourselves and all others, to completely and immediately remove, dissolve, and transmute any AI implants revolving or regarding Metatron, any biblical or scripture, any entities carrying these false overlays. With unconditional love, with forgiveness, and with our own abilities to completely transmute all that is not in support of our highest and best good, that is not in support of divine ascension. We ask for and command for divine intervention in these moments. And we ask for a direct line of transmutation into any spot in our physical beings, our light bodies, or on this planet itself, where the false teachings of a false god named Metatron are completely removed and dissolved and transmuted and sent to God's light for transmutation. Begin to feel the spaces in your body, especially in the mental plane, in the third eye, where these are beginning to loosen and lift. And envision them, the thought forms of them, rising up out of the crown and going straight up into God's light for transmutation. We do not accept any form of Metatron into our fields, and we free ourselves on every level of our being, on core, genetic, historic, and soul. It is commanded, Creator, to remove any Metatronic implants from all levels of our being, through all dimensions, all planes, in any versions of ourselves parallel, and present. Thank you, Creator. It is done. It is done. It is done. And lifting, breathing out, big breaths, breathing out. Here we go. Big lift, big lift, big lift. Breathing out any reversals, any overlays, any implants. Releasing them out to the top, straight up to divine intervention and divine transmutation. Reversing the false patterning in the Metatron cube, sacred geometry, rectifying, correcting any false overlays in all of the sacred geometry associated with Metatron's cube. Here we go. Correcting, realigning with God's light, realigning with truth, realigning with pure creative light. Koria marsishi inkata faya mo adere mami skishi gara ayina mastishi angara mo takata fashi gara mai anikata kharuma tasish gara maya monistishi inkata farme ankata farmuya antakachi kata bayrama ayana sta Koria manastishi gara mayana tsasashi gara yamra ku shakaina 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 ira mastishi gara yana Koria manastishi gara I'm being asked to bring in violet flame, the violet flame of truth. Noticing that deep, beautiful purple that's coming through, and that brilliant violet to follow as it comes in through the crown and comes down through your entire being, down through the grids of the earth. As universal compassion and unconditional love are being placed within you and spread throughout you. Watch it as it rifles through the different planes of the earth, the different grids of the earth and the different grids and the meridians within inside your personal being. And do you feel the peace and the compassion? Thank you. This transmission may continue to work within you and throughout you and all around you. For an undisclosed amount of time, some of you will become automatic transmuters of this false overlay of Metatronic activity. Some of you are grounders of it. With every step you take on this earth, you are grounding the true codes, the true function, and removing false overlays and false deities. Know that you are loved. You are always in divine protection. You are always, always pure light. Thank you, creative energy. It is done. It is done. It is done.